everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got for you 9 ideas of things to keep kids entertained this Easter holidays. I was going to do 10, couldn't think of a 10th one, so I've just got 9 for you. So 9 ideas. These are not necessarily things to do on Easter Day, but more just things that you can do over the Easter holidays with our very special set of circumstances that we have at the moment, not being able to do the things that we would normally do over the Easter holidays. So I thought I'd share a few of the things that I'm thinking of doing with my girls this year. The first one is, as of the 29th of March in England, we are allowed to meet with another household outside. So one of the first things I'm definitely going to be planning for the Easter holidays is to do a picnic or an outdoor get together with another family and just have some time outside with another family. So fingers crossed the weather is really nice for us and I can do this with at least 1 or maybe 2 other families over the Easter holidays. Just have some time to chat and for the kids to run around and play. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. The second thing that we'll probably do in the second half of the Easter holidays is do a few baking activities that will use up some of the excess chocolate that we will undoubtedly have in our household. I've written an entire blog post. I'll put the link in the description box down below about how to basically steal your children's Easter chocolate without them realising it. But one of the things I found is after Easter you end up with loads and loads of chocolate in your house, and we really like to do things like make Rice Krispie treats, so melt down Easter eggs and make Rice Krispie treats. We also like to make fridge cakes, so no baking involved in that, just melted chocolate with biscuits. You might want to chuck in some mini eggs just to make it a bit Easter themed, and a few other sweets. I've done a Gruffalo crumble with a similar recipe. Again, I'll put the link somewhere to share that with you. But just doing some nice, really simple baking with some of the chocolate. You might want to melt down some of the chocolate and make hot chocolate as well. So doing something with all that chocolate so that by the end of these holidays we don't have all of this excess chocolate in our house, that we've enjoyed it as a family and we've baked with it and done some fun things with it as well. Another activity I really like to do with my girls this Easter holiday is to read a family book together. We read a story with them every night, but I thought it'd be nice to have a special one just for the Easter holidays that we try and get through as a family, and we can sit down every day and just read a chapter every day together. So I've done a video before about early chapter books, so something like The Magic Faraway Tree is a nice one for the very little ones, or Fantastic Mr. Fox is another brilliant one for very little ones as a first chapter book. Or maybe you've got older children and you really want to dive into a really big book, maybe one of the Harry Potters, and start getting through that. But yeah, I really want to do a family chapter book this Easter holidays. Now that we don't actually have to stay home and stay really local, I'd like to go and explore a new outdoor space or a woodland, so maybe somewhere that I've not been before. I find often when I'm getting in a bit of a rut of places to go, I like to pop on local Facebook sites and ask for recommendations. You'll be amazed at all the hidden gems you've got really close to that you didn't even realise you had. So I often will ask on Facebook sites for recommendations for days out or woodland areas or places to go for nice family walks or family picnics. So definitely do that if you've not got somewhere new that you'd like to try out. Another idea that came up from that was a fairy trail walk, which we found in Lichfield. So I've done a video with that, so I'll link that around here somewhere as well. But finding those little gems that you didn't know were nearby and then going on a little outing, even if it is just with your family. No doubtedly we will do some Easter and spring crafts. These don't need to be a really big, laborious task. If you've got some of those plastic Easter eggs, you could do some printing with those, or maybe you could just search Pinterest for chick or rabbit crafts. You can do quite a lot of things with paper plates. Is a fun activity to make. If you cut out a ring out of a paper plate and stick a load of cotton wool balls on it, you can get yourself to, they can look a bit like a lamb. The girls have done that in previous years. Maybe we'll do some egg painting, or I'd really like to try egg dyeing this year, so that might be something that we try this year too. If the weather stays as lovely as it is today, I really hope to get out into the garden this Easter holiday. I'm going to try this year to spend at least a couple of days getting our garden just organised, just de-heading and getting rid of all the weeds and chopping off all the dead stuff. We've got a pond that always gets full of dead leaves that all need pulling out. So just spending a day or two in the garden, making sure it's all nice and tidy, ready for the summer when it arrives. If I remember, I would also pick up some seeds. I think now that the frost is all over really, it'd be nice to plant a few seeds. So I might plant some sunflower seeds. Never had much luck with sunflower seeds, to be perfectly honest, but you never know, we can try again this year. So maybe some tomato seeds, or maybe just some wildflower seeds. You can normally pick them up for about £1 and just throw them everywhere and see what grows. I quite like that in my garden. Another activity that we might be able to do outdoors over these holidays is some rock painting. So it's been really popular over the lockdowns. So we might do a little bit of rock painting outside and then maybe go and take them on a walk and hide them. That's a nice activity for us to do. A really silly little one that I'd like to do is, again with those plastic little eggs, is do an Easter egg bath at some point. So just fill the bath with water as normal and then put a load of those Easter eggs in, and I think my girls will really enjoy that, playing with the little Easter eggs in the bath. And finally, I'd really like to go and find a nice big play park that we've not been to before. So go and find a new adventure playground. So I know there's one near us that we've not been and explored yet, and apparently it's got a really nice skate park around the edge, so Emily will be able to take her scooter, which she'll love. So finding a new play park that we've not been to before. And that's it. They are my Easter plans there, what we're planning to do over the Easter holidays to keep the girls entertained. There's plenty there, lots of time for downtime as well, lots of time for chilling and resting, but I like to have a few ideas up my sleeve so that I've got some plans for the holidays. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you have, I'd love you to subscribe and stick around, click that heart button down below, and I'll catch you next time for more videos coming your way soon. Bye!